Welcome. We're going to talk about using the With You, With Me platform. Where do you click? How do you find out about jobs? How do you find out about training? And I'm going to take this from the veteran's perspective, right? So I'm not saying that this doesn't apply to active duty or spouses or associates of the company or customers. I'm just going to pick one perspective, and some of these may carry over and probably will. All right, you want to get here, the people.withyouwithme.com platform. Dashboard, newsfeed, courses, jobs, book a call, rally point. You want to get here, but there's some steps you need to take first. So, if you type in with you with me or withyouwithme.com, you come here. All right, so this is the first thing you see, withyouwithme.com. Now, if it's your first time here, if you click login, it's not going to let you. You're going to need to create an account, right? And there's multiple ways to do it. I think if you do login, it gives you one account creation screen. If you go through here, it gives you a different one. End of the day, you need to create an account by clicking sign up. I'm not going to click sign up. I'm already signed up. The computer knows that, and it's just going to take me to login. But I've got some pictures. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can show you a couple of screenshots here. I'm going to try a open with. All right. So here's this was almost a PowerPoint. So this is A, which is what we're at. Give me a second. Let me see what the quickest way to do. The quickest way. Let's try open with. All right, 2, basically what we just did. So you click on the menu and it pops this open to sign up. Let's do 3, open with. Right? When you click sign up, it's going to ask you to put in an email, like an email and a password, right? Then it's going to send you a verification link to make sure you're not a robot. So the next thing you do after this is you check your email. You know, you've put in your email, it'll send you a verification. Once you verify, the next step, I think you get a link, takes you to here, right? This is an account creation page, right? So the link from your email should take you here. Now you're creating your account, yes? So the email just proved that you were a person. Now you create the account. You click next. And open. Now, it's going to ask you about 10 questions. What's your location? What branch of the service were you in? What country? Whole bunch of stuff. And there's going to be one on like, do you want to look for a job? Do you want to get trained? Are you looking for jobs or training? Or you don't know, all right? Once you get done with all that, you're going to get another screen. And I'm going to show you this other screen as soon as I close all these little pictures up. All right, I've clicked. Can I go? All right. Let me see if it takes. It may not. There we go. We're in. All right. So you've gone to the With You With Me page. You put in your email. It says, okay, you verified your email. You're a real person. Then it takes you to the basic information page. And that's just the basics. That's 10 questions, just the basics. Now you're in. Now you're in. Now, what the heck do you do? What the heck do you do? All right. I'm going to give you 5 tasks to complete. You don't have to do any of them. You don't have to do anything at all. Matter of fact, you can sign up for the platform and then you can forget that With You With Me exists. You can do anything you want. But I'm going to suggest that you follow these 5 tasks. They will help you. They will help With You With Me help you. So if you're looking for a job or you're looking for training, go ahead and do these tasks. So you've created an account. We're now logged in, right? I've been here before. Let's give you the tasks. Number 1, you're going to fill out dashboard. What's dashboard? We're going to find out. Yeah? Then you're going to book a call. Well, what does that mean? That means you're going to talk to somebody. You're going to talk to an advisor. Number 3, you're going to read one Rally Point article. What's that? I'll show you in a minute. Then you're going to start one small lesson. Now we're getting someplace. Now we're getting into training. I'm going to show you some of the short lessons that are only an hour, just so that you've done one. Then you're going to learn how to use the chatbot. That's great for troubleshooting and gaining information. We'll talk about the jobs board, what are boot camps, and then we're going to do a little bit of login troubleshooting. All right, so I'm going to slide this over, fix my recording window, and here we go. What was one? Dashboard. Do you remember how you answered 10 questions about yourself? If you were to fill out an application for a job, you would answer a lot more than 10 questions. You'd go through all kind of interviews. So basically, when you did the 10 questions, you just said, hey, I'm interested. Well, what's your name? Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself. That's not a full interview. When you sign up for college, you answer more than 10 questions, right? You might say, hey, my name is such and such. Here's my email and phone number. Please give me a call and let's talk about me going to college. That's not the entrance application. Let's do the entrance application. Okay, let's see here. That should have. I just got an error here. I'm going to fix it real quick. Log out. Let's do log in. We were going to cover this last, log out, log in errors. All right, when I do dashboard, it should tell me what I've done in the dashboard. It shouldn't tell me to log in. Let's see if this works. Pretty please? Yes. Do you notice that's different? You don't see like Google and LinkedIn and log in again. I just solved a login problem by fully logging out and logging back in. Okay, so there's one quick troubleshoot for you. When you get here, these are not going to be ticked off, right? So you need to complete your onboarding, another few small questions, upload a profile picture, complete your profile. Now here we've got aptitude and culture fit assessments, aptitude and culture fit assessments, right? If you are curious, I'll pop them up. What these do, these tell both you and the career advisor, the counselor, job placement advisor, career advisor, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and you may be more or less suited to this field or that field. Now, you don't have to be quote unquote suited for it. If you've got the motivation and you really want to, you can do it, right? And you can excel. But there's some pointers. The other thing is given permission, we can show, With You With Me can show potential employers your learning potential, your aptitude, as well as your cultural fit. Why do we need this? Well, if you don't have a lot of experience in a job, one of the things that an employer is looking for, if you don't have experience, they want to know if you have potential. So there's been some psychometric, psychology type tests that say, hey, if a person scores like this, they're going to be really good at data analytics or cybersecurity or managing people, right? It's a way to prove to employers that, hey, this person may just have military experience, and not the on-the-job experience you're looking for, but we have tests that prove their potential. Let's give them a shot, okay? All right. Let's see if I can slide this up. Can this go up any higher or not? Maybe not. How about if we slide you to, there we go. All right, culture fit assessment. All right, don't judge. This is me. Hey, I'm agreeable at least, right? Conscientious. I'm a CS style, personality, motivations, aptitude, results, right? So recognition, memory, abstract, spatial, language, written, comprehension, etc. And I think there was an opinion on here that I would be good at. There's learning style. Interpersonal, I like to learn by talking to people. Here's my career matches, right? And actually I scored a little bit lower on there was something about teaching on that, and I've taught for 40 years, so I don't know. I don't think these tests show everything, but they give it opens the door to employers to where somebody can say, hey, these tests show potential. Let's give this candidate a try. Anyway, don't get too hung up on them. We just use them to our benefit to help get people employed. All right, so that was dashboard. So, can I go back to the original? So you got to fill these out. That's step one. Now, you can procrastinate. You can wait an hour and then do them. You can wait 2 days and do them. You can wait 2 weeks and then do them. You can wait a month. You never have to do them. However, we can't really help nearly as much if you haven't done them. So nobody likes filling out all these questions and taking exams. I get a kick out of them, but think Nike. Just do it. The sooner you get them done, then the sooner you've got them done. They're over with. It's a college, application form. It's a 12-page college application form, but you ain't getting into college without it. Anyway, tough it out. Get it done. Number 2, what do you do next? Number 2, let's find community. Book a call. This is number 2. You can actually do this first, but it would be helpful if the recruiters, the career advisors, the job placement advisors, if they had some data on you and they can look, well, let me take a look at your tests, especially when you click book a call. If you want a note on there like, hey, I've already taken my dashboard test. Like, you have? Oh, that's fantastic. That happens once in a while. Yeah, paperwork. All right, so pick a number between 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and contact person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, right, etc. Pick somebody on here and chat with them. Again, it helps if you've at least done your dashboard. All right, let's pick on Beck. We're going to ask Beck to give us some information. Book a career call. Date, time, right? And after you've done that, it's going to pop up, do you want to do this Zoom, Google Meet, or phone call, if I remember right, okay? Book a call. Again, if you do your dashboard first, extra points for you. Extra points. If you got questions on the dashboard, by all means, book the call first. Back to platform. All right, so we're up to 2. You've done your aptitude test. You've booked a call to talk to somebody. Get your questions ready. What do you want to ask about courses, training, jobs, using the platform? Answer everything you want. That's number 2. Number 3. Let's go to Rally Point. I'm going to ask you to read one article. What's an article? You know when you're standing in line at the grocery store and there's a magazine there and there's something that interests you, and the magazine has an article on data analytics, and you pop it open and you read it. And if you're quick, you can read 5 or 6 pages before you put it down and finish checking out, right? Do you get college credit for that? No, it's just an article, right? It's just an article, but it's on the same topic you're going to be studying. So let's take a look at data analytics, day in the life of data. What's a day in the life of data analytics like? Here's one. By the way, they're actually in by topic. There's a header. See, if you want to look at all the cybers, click cyber. This is an overall. If you want to look at data analytics, where was data analytics? Robotics. Yeah, this is all data analytics, but it's only 5 of them. If you want more, you click data on. Let's look at all of them real quick. Yeah. All sorts of articles. Everything from about the career to answers to, common problems on the courses or boot camps. What's a boot camp? Day in the life of data. See what that looks like. So you get a video talking about it. So this is somebody that works in the field. Depending, I've got one up on, plug for me, hang on. Cyber. I'm doing security plus exam preparation. So my articles have a stack of videos, right? I'm even putting in Quizlets and test mozzes. So depending on what the topic is and how creative the teacher wants to get, we can throw a whole bunch of stuff in there, right? Okay, so you need to read one of these articles. I'm going to recommend maybe Day in the Life of Data, just something real quick, right? You don't have to do anything complex, which is like a course. That's your 3rd step. We're up to 3. Next, let's talk about a course. So do you see where it says courses here? Pop courses. Okay. Getting started. A few things to start with. Talking about jobs, things about jobs. Now you get into the IT generalist courses. IT digital project management, cyber defender. So these are different tracks, right? Now, if you take a look at, if you try to click cybersecurity analyst, right, 57 lessons, you're going to get an error that says there are prerequisites. You have to do ID fundamentals, networking fundamentals, and Linux before you can take this. But you can take this one right away. Now, do you see how you can get into this one, but it's 66 lessons? Don't do that. Don't start with that. The first thing you should do is one of the welcome ones. See, this is 5 lessons, and each of the lessons runs about 11 minutes. So maybe 30, 40 minutes to do one of these. Welcome to the Cyber Defender pathway. Try this one, or here's another welcome one. IT Generalist, or there was one for data, I thought. IT Generalists, Digital Project, Cyber. Welcome to data. Do one of these. When it says lessons, some of the lessons are pretty short, like 6 minutes, 9 minutes. Do one of these. Knock it down. You can do it. And this is before you really dig into a course. Just go ahead. It won't kill you. Give it a shot, right? Or if you're interested, this is pretty cool. I think this is 18 lessons, but it tells, those tests that you're going to take on dashboard, she talks about them. So it's I'm going to pop it open. See how long it takes. There it is. So this is, what was this, 18? So the overview of data analytics or cyber is a little bit shorter, but this is really cool. Anyway, pick one of them, got to do it. All right, we're up to 4. We're up to 4. At the bottom of most screens, do you see this little chat bubble? Pop that. Cool. And you need to do 2 of these, any 2. You can ask for, I have a question, ask the community, career advice. If you run into a bug and you're pretty darn sure it's a bug on the platform, report that thing. If you're not sure, maybe the server's running slow that day, maybe you did something wrong, wait a little bit. But if you've ran into a same problem, like 2 days in a row, and you're like, you know what, I'm getting a 404 web page error, and this is the 3rd day. If it's an honest to goodness bug, report it. Anyway, pick 2 of these and do them. Get you used to using chat. We usually ignore these, don't we? You go to a furniture store site and it's like, hi, can I help you? I'm like, look, I'm just looking. But this is actually helpful. Make friends with it. So that's 5 things. Okay, I'm going to go look for Notepad. And here it is. I'm going to pull up my video, make sure that it's showing. So we created an account, we logged in, right? Eventually we get to the people platform. We fill out dashboard, book a call, read, R-E-A, can I edit you? Well, read 1 rally point article, pick a short one, start 1 small lesson, the overviews are good, use chatbot. Now let's talk about jobs boards, boot camps, and login troubleshoot email. So board, camps, login, troubleshoot. All right, jobs board right here. I have not familiarized myself with the jobs board. I will be honest with you. I had a block of instructions, keywords, occupation. USA, let's see if I can change from USA to Australia. Yay. So apparently you can filter by country right now. I don't know about city, occupation. Anyway, jobs board. You really want to use a book a call to get into this. Ask some questions, get some information. How does this work? How do I apply? This is a book a call sort of thing. Next, let's go to boot camps. So news feed. Upcoming events. A lot of times those refer to boot camps. I think mine's the odd man out. It's kind of a boot camp. So let's say you're interested in the Python programming boot camp, or better yet, I know for a fact that the cybersecurity analyst course, the course we looked at, that's 12 weeks. Let's see how long this getting started is. See if this will pop up for us and give us some information. Okay, Monday, 28 September through Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This looks like it's 4 days. 4 days is not 12 weeks. So what does that mean? That means it's a boot camp. It's going to be a lot faster. How many hours a day? 1 hour, 1 hour a day for 4 days. Oh my goodness, that's going to be fast. That's going to be fast. I would tell you that probably you're going to get through 80% of the material. You know what I mean? So, but you know what? You could take both. You could take a 12-week course and still do the boot camp for that course. Does that make sense? All right, so boot camp is a quick way to try and get through it. I took a number of boot camps in my day, right? 4-day, 5-day boot camps. I took a 5-day CISSP boot camp. I didn't have the background to take the test. I'd sold a business and I just wanted to spend the money on education before I wasted it. I did a 5-day CISSP boot camp. Oh, did that hurt my brain? Oh my goodness. But this will be a little bit friendlier, right? So it's a quick way to go through these. And it can supplement. It can supplement. What do we have? We have some email and login troubleshooting. See if I close this. Now, if you remember, I tried to go to my dashboard. Go, 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 go. I tried to go to my dashboard and it asked me to log in and I was already logged in. That was a problem. So I clicked on log out and I logged out and then logged back in, right? Because I think if I try to log in from here, there's some sort of an issue. All right, we have a slow server. That's no problem. No problem at all. Now, how can you get yourself in trouble on login? I will show you. Let's do... Okay, this is my Brett.long at WYWM.com. I also have my original login, which you may not have one of these, right? So I could very easily, do you see how I've got one of me, Brett.long with you with me, this is the Belong 206B, multiple pages. If you log in here, right, if you log in here and you're buried, come on, sometimes we have 12 screens up. When's the last time you had 12 screens up? Come on, it happens more often than you think. And you try to log in again, right? Right, and you're logged in the background, you'll get email already exists. You'll get an email already exists error. And remember, because it's asking you for your email and your password, if it says anything about a login problem, you're going to think that it's an email login problem, right? And it may be. That's possible. So what I'm saying is if you get email already exists or login error or bad username and password, a lot of times you don't have a bad username and passwords. You have 2 instances running, or you did not log out. See, if you don't log out, watch this. If you don't log out, right? If I log out and log back in, everything should be fine. But if I exit out, right? Remember, I'm not going to log out. If I exit out here and I try to log in again, it might say duplicate account or even bad username and password. It's not bad username and password. The session is still going behind the scenes. The server hasn't dropped the connection. It's just, it looks like it did because you closed out the window, right? So one of the things you want to do is whenever you leave the With You With Me site, please log out. Where is people? See if I can pop this up. All right, it cleaned it up. It let me in. But get in the habit of using, stop it. Get in the habit of using log out and make sure that you don't have another window, that you're not logged in, maybe in another account, maybe the same account. Make sure you don't have another window going, right? If worse comes to worse, close out of everything, wait for all the connections to drop. You can reboot your computer if you want, but make sure the servers actually drop the connection and you can get back in again. Now the thing is, a lot of times With You With Me does not have your Gmail username and password. If you did, honestly, come in through one of your, like a Google account, it's not going to be able to reset your Google username and password. And there's one more thing I was hoping to show. It's a federated ID management sign-on where it has LinkedIn, Google, and then just a plain username and password. So LinkedIn, Google, plain username and password. And I don't know if I can get that to pop up for us. let me see if I can mess this up real quick. I should have had a screenshot ready. If you get anything remotely like this, now, do you see how this is horizontal? You've got Google, LinkedIn, and Facebook. It can also be Google, LinkedIn, and Facebook, what would you say, vertically, and then an email, right? Now, did you notice with the other one I didn't get that? This is because I'm logged in twice, right? I'm logged in twice, so it didn't go, right? Anyway, figure out, are you better off putting in the email and the password? If you are, write that down. That's your system. If you're better off clicking Google and you get in that way, that's your system. If you figured out how to do LinkedIn, that's your system. You figure out which system works for you. Just keep in mind, if you get an error, a lot of times With You With Me can't go in there and fix your username and password. That's with Google or LinkedIn. Not always. I think as an employee that With You With Me actually gets to manage some of my things here. But 70% of the time, it's something you did that With You With Me can't fix. If that makes sense, just try logging out of everything. I didn't click log out on that one, did I? Anyway, we'll see if I get away with it. And then coming back in. Ha! The one time I wanted to argue, it won't, right? Anyway, I didn't log out properly, so I might have gotten a Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, email, password. You see that, you're in trouble, because if you have your passwords memorized and it's asking you anyway, that means there's another instance running someplace, I don't know, maybe 80% of the time. Just for the most part, With You With Me can't help you with that. You need to log out correctly, make sure you've got all your windows closed, give the server a minute to drop all the connections and then try again. And in rare instances, With You With Me tech might be able to help. Okay. I hope that was a good intro to the platform. Do your 5 tasks. Do your 5 tasks. No, you don't have to, but it's better if you do. Then when you talk to somebody about the platform, they know that you at least have an idea of where to go and what to click. Okay, if this was helpful, and I have this up as a post, leave a few comments, and good luck with your future. All right, peace.